After the crazy season I ended up having last year at Oregon, where we ended up winning the national championship, I feel like now that I got what I wanted, it's time to go back home to Texas so I could be closer to my family and so they could actually come to my games and see me play. And this means going back to Texas, where I grew up. But the thing is, the school I'm about to commit to ain't the school you think I'm finna go to. The school I chose to go to was the one closest to my family, so that they have a better chance at being able to go to my games. And well, they end up being UNT. Now look, I grew up in Duncanville, but when I went to college, my family ended up moving to Denton. And so that means the University of North Texas was without a doubt the school I was gonna go to, cause now they can go to every single home game. And yeah, it would have been nice to go to maybe, the Texas A&M, Texas Longhorns, maybe even Texas Tech. But the thing about those schools is that they're so far away from Denton. I mean, like 3-4 hour drives. Like, they're not trying to do that, and I'm not trying to be that far away from them. But not only that, but if you're a real one, then you know that Gabe Savannah, the GOAT, he graduated from UNT. And if you haven't realized, he's one of my biggest inspirations. My parents named me after him, and I wear the same jersey number as him. So it was only right that I end off my college career just like he did, dominating for UNT. And so, coming to our first game, my first game on UNT, we're playing against Wyoming, at Wyoming. Now for me, this change of scenery is kind of crazy, because I'm just used to playing in the big stadiums with a whole lot of people, but now I'm not going to be playing at the big stadiums anymore. It's going to take some getting used to, but I'm going to eventually get used to it. Now last season, UNT really didn't play well at all, but hopefully me coming to this team, I could bring a good amount of intensity for us to get to winning games. And y'all know how I bring my intensity, from making big plays on defense and baiting the quarterback and throwing me the ball so I can catch picks as I do here, getting my first pick on UNT. Why would you test me? I don't know, but I get my first. But even with me catching that pick, the offense has really not been able to move the ball at all in this game. It's not a second half. It's 0-10. He's trying to test me again, and I'm knocking that ball out the receiver's hands. For some reason, I was taking out the game, but maybe that was a good thing, because now we're only down 14-17, and it's second and 12, so as long as we can get tackles, good tackles like this, we'll be good. 3rd and 16, they don't want to do anything dumb, so they decide to run the ball one more time, and that might not have been smart, because we're getting back there once again, making a great tackle. They got to give us the ball offense. Y'all need to put some points on the board, at least get 3. But they didn't get 3 points, so we losing our first game of the season. And I was only able to come away with 1 pick in this game. I need more than that, I ain't gonna lie. After taking the L, starting the season off 0-1, we're now coming to our first home game, looking to hopefully get a win this time. And in this game, my family's here to watch me, so I for sure got to put on a show. Through the first quarter, no offense has scored. It's been a straight defensive game. But here on 2nd and 10, the quarterback will find a wide open receiver, and I had to turn all the way around to try to make this tackle before he can get to the end zone. But now, they're in the red zone. And on 2nd and goal, they ran the ball to my side. I'm getting blocked to the inside, and they get into the end zone for the easy touchdown, scoring the first points of the game. Once again, just no production from the offense, and UNLV is already starting to make their way down the field. And at this point, since offense don't want to make a big play, somebody on defense got to him. Maybe it got to be me. He's really testing me on this C route, and I'm all over it, getting my 2nd pick of the season. But even with that interception, still no points at all, and they're back in the red zone with about 10 seconds. They end up taking a sack. They might have to take 3 here. Thankfully, offense finally put some points on the board. It's just 3 points, but right now, man, we're at home. We need offense to lock in now. My family done seen me catch a pick, but they need to see me win this game. But one thing I don't want my family to see is this play right here. I got killed over the top, but luckily for me, this quarterback could not make the pass. Way overthrew it. But y'all already know, every time I make a bad defensive play, I make an amazing one right after that. Here on 3rd and 7, just look at the way I bagged this up. Ran to the inside, went back to the outside, and I'm catching this pick. Give me that. Just beautiful zone coverage to pick up my 3rd pick of the season. But man, it's like no matter what we do on defense, how many picks I got, just don't matter. They still can't score. And maybe this is going to be a big problem this season. The offensive production, but hey, I'm just going to have to fight through it. They ended up finally scoring at the end of the game, but it was way too late for that. UNLV was able to go ahead and knee the ball down and win the game. I caught 2 picks in this game, but now we're 0-2. This is ridiculous. We're now at this game at Texas State, and I'm not going to lie, After what happened last game when my family was there and we lost, I ended up using my NIL money, paid for my family to fly out here to San Marcos to see me win. I ain't gonna lie, the last game getting 2 picks and we still lost. I feel like my family deserve better. They need to see a better game. And I'm catching my first pick of this game, trying to take this thing to the crib. But this dude just had to mess it all up. I ended up taking the big hit too. I got my pick though. Now this game already starting off a lot different than last game. What, 14-7 this time. And on 1st and 20, I'm getting beat to the inside on this post route. I ain't even make the tackle either, but y'all know I gotta get my get back. I always do. Here on 1st and 10, they end up running the ball. I went in there, grabbed onto the running back. My boy came back there, hit him, and he fumbled the ball, and we picked this thing up. 21-7 now. With about a minute left in the first half, on 1st and 10, the quarterback finds somebody open for the touchdown. Offense is actually scoring in this game, but me, I allowed this receiver to get a little bit too many steps on me while I tried to bait up the quarterback. And because of that, I allowed a touchdown. But the offense has been scoring, and me, y'all know I'm going to have to get my get back. Getting in here on 1st and 10, he tried to throw that thing, testing my teammate, but I'm sorry, I had to take his pick away. He wasn't even finna pick it off. He was finna swat it down. What are you doing? I'm taking this thing for 6 too. My first pick 6 of this season. Game is basically over with, and all they could do is put the ball in the air, and they're doing just that, putting it right into my hands. I told coach to let me stay out here for a little bit more, let me catch some picks for my family, and I'm doing just that, catching my 3rd pick of this game. But y'all know if the quarterback is testing me the way he is, I can't get out the game yet. I gotta go ahead and pick up once again another interception, getting my 4th pick in this game. I'm going crazy. Just a completely dominant game out of us. There we go. That's how we gotta play, bro. And I had to have a game like this. I flew my family out here to see us win and see me go crazy. And with my 4 picks, I ended up winning my first American Defensive Player of the Week, also getting National Defensive Player of the Week. Here against UCF, offense didn't score on their first drive. I'm gonna go ahead and give them the ball right back so they can go ahead and, try again. But I guess with my speed, they don't need to worry about that at all, actually. I'm taking this thing all the way to the crib. Now, this is the type of home games that we should be having. Dominating right now, 17-3. The quarterback's testing me again. I'm coming away with my 2nd pick of this game, and can I take this thing for 6? No, unfortunately not, but still got offense in a great position. Eventually, you'll think this quarterback would think to himself, stop testing Gabe Savannah, but guess what? He keeps on throwing it to your boy too. I'm catching another pick, my 3rd one in this game. I'm trying to find a way to take this for 6, but I can't. Still got 3 though, going crazy. Now, all the interceptions I done caught in my career, this one right here is crazy. He threw this ball up, and somehow I came away with this interception. I don't know how I did it, baby. That's 4 in the first half. After that crazy first half I ended up having, the quarterback finally decided to stop testing me. He didn't test me at all. Up until here with a minute left in the game on his C route, I'm all over that. You can't throw that on me. Spinning to the outside. I'm trying to take this thing for 6, but I can't. But I got 5 picks in this game. I was playing out of my mind in this game. 5 picks, 4 picks were all in the first half. That's just crazy. You already know, without a doubt, catching 5 picks, there's no way I wouldn't get both of these Defensive Player of the Week awards. Now here in this game against Akron, it's looking like it's going to be a little bit more of a tougher game. After they scored, they ain't got to stop on the offense. They got the ball back, and we finally getting a stop here. But then they end up stopping our offense once again on 2nd and 3, running the ball, and this running back is getting hit. He fumbled the ball, and we recovered. In the 2nd quarter, we're still down in this game, but only down by 1 point. I'm coming in trying to lay a big hit on that running back, but I completely miss him. Terrible angle. And so then I'm scoring the last drive, getting another stop on our offense. We're down 14-6 now. So I guess this is when I step in. He's trying to test me over the top and give me that pick. Offense, y'all in that great position. Get some points. Offense finally started locking in. We're now up 20-14 in the 2nd half, and on 2nd and 9, my boy 1-7, Taylor Starling, comes away with an interception and takes that thing to the crib. And now at this point, with this home crowd and this momentum just all on our side, this game is over with. I'm getting another interception. He keeps on trying to test me, and it's just not happening. They started to come back at the all the way end, but it was way too late. And in this game, I wouldn't have started a show. It was that boy Taylor Starling. That boy had 3 interceptions in this game. We got Charlotte this week at they crib. We got them 3rd and 6 already in this cover 3. He's trying to test me over the top. Bro got to step on me, but this quarterback did not put that ball where it needed to be. Now the QB messed up last time he tried to test me, but this time he didn't. He threw this ball right over my head. I couldn't even try to make a play on that ball. Bro caught it and picked up the big game. Then on 1st and 10, they decided to run the ball, run to the other side. Running back ended up juking the mess out of our safety and got into the end zone. We're actually losing this game now, 10-7. Last time he tested me over the top, he got me. But this time, I ain't letting that happen. I ain't even let the dude get a step on me this time because I knew it was going to be a lot pass catching this pick. And somehow, with my speed, took this thing to the crib going down the sideline. It's the 4th quarter. We're up 24-17, but they're back in the red zone scoring another touchdown to tie this game up. But luckily, offense is not backing down. They scored again, and now Charlotte got to try to score again. And they're running this ball to my side. I took the wrong angle, and they're picking up a big game. And then on 1st and 10, while guarding the inside receiver, hit me with a pretty good out route. But luckily, it wasn't a touchdown. He landed at the 1-yard line. They ended up scoring on that drive, and for some reason, I didn't play on the next defensive drive. So they ended up scoring a touchdown. But here, we're making a big play, and offense can go ahead and try to at least get a field goal in this game. But they don't. So now, we're in OT. But all we got to do here is get the stop, and this game is over with. This quarterback makes the worst decision of his life, testing me with the game on the line. That's not happening. No, just because he disrespected me, I'm taking this thing to the crib for no reason, just to do it. What a way to end the game. Game-sealing pick and winning player of the game with 3 picks and 2 of them going for 6. And at this point, winning these defensive player of the weeks are just becoming routine. Playing Army this week, and it's probably not going to be that fun because of their offensive play style. I ended up getting killed on this route, but luckily he got sacked for a safety. We are just completely dominating this game, as we should be doing. We're at home playing against Army. Winning 15-0 right now, and this quarterback ended up throwing an interception. And now we're up 25-3, and they had to put that ball in the air, and I knew they was going to do it. They threw me the ball finally. I get my first pick of this game, and I'm taking this thing to the crib. Army came to Denton. We did what we had to do. And I only had 1 pick in this game. I don't like that, but at least I got a pick, I guess. But now about halfway through the season, looking at our record, we started the season off very, very, trash. But now we're number 1 in the American Conference. And I already got 18 interceptions through just 7 games of football. Which means compared to my last 2 seasons, I'm on pace to have more picks than I ever had. In the regular season, at least. But it's just crazy to see. On my 3rd team, and I'm just breaking records on every single team I go to. And these are records I don't think will ever be broken. But now, instead of worrying about records, I need to worry about our team's record and winning this game against Tulsa. On Tulsa's first drive of the game, on 1st and 10, Tulsa's already striking, throwing his ball to the other side of the field, and that receiver was gone for that touchdown, scoring the first touchdown of the game. And now Tulsa is making their way down the field again after getting a stop on the offense. Running back got the ball, and I'm laying a big hit on him. They're running the ball once again here on 2nd and 5. They had some pretty good blocking, and luckily my teammate came from behind him. If he didn't, they would have had that first down, maybe more. And they knew that they could have gotten more, so they decided to run the ball once again on 3rd and 4. I completely missed my tackle, and they get into the red zone. I ended up getting taken out the game for the rest of that drive, but luckily, we only allowed them to get 3 points. But then they also only allowed our offense to get 3 points. Now, I have no idea why, but coach ended up sitting me last drive, and they scored a touchdown. But this time, I'm out here. He's testing me over the top, and I'm coming away with this interception, putting offense in a great position with this great return. But even with that amazing field positioning, offense couldn't even at least get 3 points. They're running the ball here in the 3rd quarter, and I'm getting shoved all the way to the inside. So I wasn't able to try to help on this play until after he got the first down already. And once again, for no absolute reason, I was taken out the game. So now it's 24-13. I'm getting tested over the top, and I'm making a play on this. He's not catching that ball. But they still end up making it down the field. Here on 1st and 10, I allowed him to get a step on me. Quarterback threw the ball, and I'm coming away with an interception in the end zone. And me being stupid, I tried to hurdle this dude and got body slammed. I need to stop doing that. I'm not doing it no more, I promise. And now, not even all the way through the 8th game of the season, I got 20 interceptions this season. Going crazy. But you don't know who's not going crazy? My team. We're down 31-13, getting destroyed right now. I mean, I just feel like there was so many times I shouldn't have got taken out the game, and they scored because of it. And at the same time, our offense just wasn't putting points on the board when we needed it. I got my 2 picks, though. We're not playing against Tulane, and I feel like this game right here is one that we cannot lose. The linebacker catches this interception, and I'm running right next to him, and he's taking this thing to the crib. Now, in this game, I know, and this defense knows, that if we want to win, we're going to have to be the ones that making the plays. Because that's just how it's been all season. And here I'm making a play like I always do. He sets me over the top, and I'm head topping this cornerback for this interception. But offense ended up getting locked up. It's 3rd and 9 now. I'm trying to bait up, trying to get the offense the ball back, try to give him another opportunity. But I messed up big time. I allowed him too many steps ahead of me, and he got the touchdown. I'm going to get my get back, though. Just wait for it. Y'all know what's coming. On 1st and 10, I'm playing off-man coverage to the inside, and somehow I still allowed him to beat me to the inside on this post route. But that didn't mean nothing, because this quarterback ended up throwing an interception in the offense. Y'all can go ahead and get some points. Take the lead again. Remember what I said about getting my get back? Well, it's looking like that might have to wait, because on 1st and 10, this quarterback put this ball at the perfect spot. I thought I could knock this ball out, but number 82 had good hands. He kept that ball. And now, because I allowed him to get this close to the end zone, throwing the ball to the other side for the touchdown. But now it's the second half. Now I done allowed too much. I'm playing a deep zone on cover 3, but still I decided to come down and lay a big hit. Do not allow that catch. Even though it wasn't my zone, I had to play that. I ain't gonna lie, this time, my get back came with time. And that time was now. Getting this interception, finally. With my elite athleticism, my elite speed, I was able to get into that end zone, bro. Tackle me, but it could not stop me from getting in there. Right now, me and 82, we having a pretty good battle. We going crazy on both sides of the ball. And right now, as I can say for this battle, it's tied. Well, tied up until here. It's 3rd and 15, and they're trying to throw the ball deep down the field, trying to pick up a big play. But throwing the ball to my side is not the right thing to do right now. Not when I'm in the zone, catching my 3rd pick of the game. And now we're up 10 points with about 3 minutes left in this game. I'm locking my man up, but somebody allowed someone to get open on the crossing route. He got into the end zone. And now look at this cheese. I get taken out the game for no reason at all. And because of coaching mistakes, Tulane ended up getting more points. Offense couldn't score, and it's looking like this game's over with. Like, that's just ridiculous for no reason at all. Coach takes me out for the rest of the game. And because of that, we lose. Like, that's just unacceptable. You take out your number 1 corner, the best corner in the nation. The guy with 3 interceptions in this game, you take him out for the rest of the game? Like, oh, that's crazy. I literally sat there and just won both Defensive Player of the Week awards, but we lost this game because I was sat down when I was going crazy. Who knows? Maybe I could have caught another interception. That's ridiculous. But I guess on the brighter side of things, I'm going so crazy this season. I'm in the Heisman race right now. I'm in number 2. If I could just find a way to catch a lot of picks each game for the rest of the season, I know I can win that Heisman. I got to win that Heisman. And as a cornerback, the only way I can win the Heisman is by catching a whole lot of picks. And so far this season, I've been catching a lot of picks. I just got to end the season off right. Catch at least 2-3 picks every game. But at the same time, I also got to make sure that we're winning games. Playing against East Carolina this game, and they're finna go ahead and get into the end zone, tying this game up. I tried to hit stick him, but I completely missed him. Offense ended up scoring though. With a minute left in the first half, he's testing me over the top. I almost had this interception, but that receiver also had his hands on the ball too, so nobody came down with it. And then on 2nd and 10, instead of throwing it to my side, he threw it to the other side. And that boy Taylor Starling, the CB2, picked that ball off and took it to the crib. I don't know if this quarterback is addicted to throwing terrible passes, but I want him to throw a bad one to me. He's throwing another interception here to the middle of the field. Great interception, putting us in great position. But man, I want to pick. I ain't got one yet. We're up 28-14. Here on 1st and 10, playing this cover 3. And I knew he was going to run this post route, so I played it just underneath it. He threw that ball, and I'm getting my first pick of the game, finally. We didn't score last offensive drive, but that's fine, because this defense, we locking up right now. It's 4th and 6, and they're trying to throw this ball over the top, trying to take a chance, trying to get a big play. But that ball landed right in my hands. And after a weird hurdle attempt right here, I end up getting into the end zone. I'm going to say I hurdled him, though. Getting into the end zone, though, still. I just love when we up this much against teams because it makes them feel like they have no choice but to throw the ball deep down the field. And that means, for me, it's pick city because that means they're going to be testing me most of the time. It's just 1 minute left in this game. At this point, I don't even know how many picks I got, but go ahead and add 1 to that, catching this pick, and this time I'm taking this one to the crib. Just a dominant performance. We get out this game with the dub. And on top of that, I come out this game with 4 interceptions, 2 of them going for 6. These type of games I need for that Heisman. Catching 4 picks was perfect. Because now I feel like I might be able to get in, you know what I'm saying? A little 2-pick game, maybe. I don't want that, though. I still want to get at least 3 picks a game for the rest of the season. But now, after that 4-pick game, I'm now #1 in the Heisman race. This is crazy. I'm a cornerback. I'm a cornerback. This is crazy. The only other cornerback I know that did this was Charles Daniels, Oregon legend. After looking at our conference standings, it's not looking like we're going to make it to the conference championship. Just because we already have 2 in-conference losses, and that's just not good. And so we're #3 behind UAB and Tulane, but who knows, maybe one of those teams gets to losing and we keep on winning games. But what I'm going to do is keep on catching picks, because that's all I can do at this point. And if we're not going to make it to the conference championship or even have a chance at winning that trophy, I need to make sure that I secure this Heisman, taking this thing for 6. It's now the 4th quarter with only 2 minutes left. They got the ball. It's 3rd and 4. He's taking the check down to the flats, and he's not picking up the first down, falling just inches short of the first. But they end up running the speed option on 4th and inches, pitching that ball out to the running back. He ended up getting the first down easily. Here on 1st and goal, this quarterback is trying to take a shot to the end zone, but he tested me. I'm making a crazy diving swat. You're not catching that on me. I don't know what it is. I don't know who this quarterback think I am, but he's testing me one more time, and I'm knocking that ball out the receiver's hands. You're not catching that on me. And then on 3rd and goal, I allowed this receiver to get behind me to the back of the end zone because I knew he was going to throw this dumb pass. I'm jumping up there, catching another interception. Give me that. This game is over. At least it should be. Somehow, offense allowed to give Rice the ball back with 30 seconds left, but I'm finna take it back away. Offense, I don't know what y'all was doing, but hey, man, I guess I appreciate y'all for allowing me to catch this pick and get another pick 6 in this game. Y'all know I needed it. Appreciate it. A little close of a game, but we still came out with the dub. That's all that matters. And with games like this, ain't no way I don't win this Heisman. 3 picks, 2 pass deflections, 2 of them picks going for 6. Just crazy performances I'm putting on. We got 1 game left. I got to make sure that I do this 1 more time, and I'm for sure going to have that Heisman. It is now the last game of the regular season. It's a home game for us, too. So you already know my family's here to watch me. But this is a lot more than just the last game of the season. This game could determine if I become the Heisman or not. I mean, what if I don't catch any picks in this game? Do I still get it? Guess we'll just have to find out. Now, it is Navy, and they are option-style defense, so there is a way that they don't really pass the ball my way. But as long as we can go up in this game good enough, we should be good. But we're definitely going to have to be careful not to get tricked up by their plays. They're running the read option, tossing that ball out there, and they're getting a touchdown, tying this game up. Offense ended up getting stopped, but with 2 minutes left in this first half, they're testing me over the top, and I'm catching my first pick of this game, and I'm using my blazing speed to get down that sideline, burning every single person, no matter what angle they had. I'm getting to that end zone. They ended up running a play action on 2nd and 4. I got destroyed by it. And luckily, this ball was severely underthrown and my teammate was there to help me defend this because that was crazy. But they still ended up making their way down the field. Here on 3rd and 8, bro ran a post route. I ended up catching up to him right at the end, right when he threw that ball, picking this thing off, and y'all know where I'm going with this one. Here on this play, it's 4th and 15. They have no choice but to throw this ball deep down the field. Allow them to get one step on me. Y'all see it. Catching once again another interception. Trying to take this to the crib and cannot do it. No. But still, at least we end the season off with a dub. That's exactly what we needed. Catching 3 picks with 2 of them going for 6 is exactly what I needed. And with that being the last game of the regular season, and we're not going to make it to the conference championship. We lost 2 games in the conference, and one team we lost to is a top 2 team in the conference. So that was our last game until the bowl game. But even though we didn't make it to the conference championship, y'all already know there's always a positive to everything negative. I ended up winning the Heisman as a cornerback, ending the season off with 33 interceptions, 16 tackles, and 12 of them picks going for 6. What a season. And I mean literally, out of all the seasons that I had, from going to Pitt to going to Oregon and finally here, this is the best regular season I've had. I mean, last year, I had 37 picks, but that wasn't all in the regular season. Some of those came in the playoffs. But 33 picks in 12 games? That's crazy. I might not just be the best cornerback, the best defensive player of all time in college football history. I feel like I'm the best player of all time in college history. Like, this is ridiculous. So without a doubt, I'm self-proclaiming myself the GOAT of college football. But look though, we didn't get a conference championship, but at least we did end up getting a bowl game. And I'm gonna be honest, this might be my last game in college football. So I'm gonna have to make it count. Now here's the thing, I put a lot of thought into this. As much as I'd like to stay in college for the extra year, I feel like winning the Heisman is the perfect way to go out and go on into the NFL. I mean, I've already proven myself. I've already shown that I'm the GOAT. I'm the greatest cornerback they've ever seen, putting up crazy stat lines every year. So because of that, this is my last game in my college football career. And I'm trying to go out with a bang. Bro trying to test me over the top, and I'm coming away with my first pick of this game, but not my last one. For sure, I'm gonna make sure of it. Cause y'all already know your boy Gabe Savannah, he ain't leaving college on no 1-pick game. I need more. It's now the second half. We're up 17-10, and I'm playing a deep zone, allowing them to get one step ahead of me. The quarterback launched this thing into the end zone, and if he would have caught this ball, I would have been humiliated. Good thing I had topped him, getting my second pick of the game. Now, unfortunately, after that pick, offense wasn't able to score a touchdown or even get a field goal. But now North Carolina, they're in the red zone. And for some reason, coach is taking me out the game. They're probably finna score here. And they did. And not only that, they stopped the offense again. So now they got the ball, tied game, and they're trying to get down the field to score again and take the lead. Now look, North Carolina might be a ranked team. Ranked 12 actually. But that don't mean we can't beat them. We just got to play as hard as we possibly can. We're doing good right now. We just got to keep going. On 2nd and 3, they decided to run the ball. Running back came to my side, and I'm laying a big hit on him. Tried to force a fumble, but he didn't let that ball go. Since running the ball on this drive was working so well for them, they're trying to burn all the clock away so that they can keep running the ball and just kick a field goal, but we're not letting that happen. Making a great play, getting that tackle. And on 3rd and 9, instead of being aggressive like we thought they would be, they end up running the ball once again. Probably think that they'll be able to pick this up, but they weren't able to. A great play, another great play, we get that stop. And they got to settle for 3 points. And with them settling for 3, I could bet they were not expecting our offense to go down that field and score a touchdown. Because now they're down 4 points. And on 3rd and 10, they're picking up this big first down. They're going to have to get down the field and try to score. But we're not going to let that happen. Because we are playing amazing defense right now. Got a couple stops, and now it's only 1 second left in the game. They have no choice but to go for the Hail Mary. Everybody ran to the middle, into the end zone, and my boy came away with that interception to seal this game, and we win the Military Bowl. Man, what a final game of my college football career. Defeating North Carolina, a ranked team in the Military Bowl. And not only that, in my last game, I caught 2 picks. And the crazy thing is, you know what I'm saying, I had to catch the 2 picks for my jersey number 2. But man, Really just sitting here looking at my career, looking at how crazy I was going from Pitt to Oregon to UNT. Literally getting better every season. Winning the national championship last season, coming to this team and winning the Heisman, where my family was able to watch me do it in person. This was special. But now, after a crazy college career, breaking and then setting records that are most likely unbreakable. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to have 37 picks in the season or 33 picks in the regular season alone, be a cornerback and win Heisman. I don't know if that's going to happen again. But now, after dominating college football, it's finally time to achieve my dream. Get drafted into the NFL.